Hey there everybody, Johnny T here, and today we're going to replace the capacitor in this Citizen watch. This is a Citizen minute repeater. Let's get it out of the box first. This watch is new old stock. It's never been worn. And here it is in all of its glory. I did let this sit in the sun for a second, and it does not want to charge, so pretty confident it does need a new capacitor, and that is what we're going to do today. I'm going to try my best to be careful with this watch. I don't want to damage it or get any marks on it, or any scratches or scuffs or fingerprints or anything like that. I'm going to get this protective plastic off the face. Should probably wear gloves, or actually, should I do finger cuts? I think I should. So let me get some of those on. The other, my other hand here. Yeah, so these watches are pretty collectible. I think that the Campanola series uses this movement inside of their watches. This is the Campanola Citizen series, that is. And watches like this are worth somewhere around 500, but this one's new old stock, so I'm not sure what it's worth. Maybe 700-ish, maybe $1,000. I don't know. Okay, so I don't really. I guess I have to get this bracelet off. Yeah, let's get the. Well, I don't. Yeah, I should probably get the bracelet off. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and be as careful as possible and remove these spring bars. So I got that one out. There we go. I think we're fine with removing just the one. So just to get a better look at the case back, this is a Citizen 900 series, new old stock. It's never been worn. Yeah, beautiful. The model, or the movement in it, is a G900, and then hyphen T003, T009379. It's kind of a model. Okay, so in order to open this watch, there is a notch on this end. I don't want to mark it up, but it should pop right off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this kind of thick plastic, and then I'm going to use my professional watch case back opener, this one here, the Bergeon, and then I'm going to kind of wrap my knife up with this plastic so I don't scratch anything, and then I'm going to simply pop the case back off, I hope. Okay, so let's see what happens. Alright, that did not work. Let's try it again. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so it says, so the gasket is in good condition, it seems. Type, use original type rechargeable battery only. That's what I've got. Okay, so what do we have here? So I do need to remove this plate in order to access the capacitor. Okay, so I'm gonna get one of my screwdrivers here, and I think I need to remove maybe one screw, maybe two. Well, let's find out, shall we? I want to be very careful. Okay, let's see if that does anything. Interesting. So I think we only have to remove a couple screws. Can't work with the camera being that close. Okay, let's try and get that screw off now. Nope, it's not coming up. Okay, it should come up now. Just like that. Okay, now it should lift up, right? Maybe? So there's a gold screw in the center. I think we might need to remove this one. There we go. Okay. Alright, and we now have access to the capacitor. Let's get a better look at this. So this uses a CTL 920. This is a Sony version instead of Panasonic. That's interesting. Citizen Watch Corp. G900M. No jewel. Very cool. Okay, now we're going to remove this capacitor. So I believe that we want to hit it from this end over here. I think I'm going to use my needle nosed, or my needle tweezers for this. I'm going to keep pressure down on the movement. And there we go. Okay. So there is a certain way you want to install this battery. I believe we want the edge of this metal tab here to face towards this gold tab on the bottom there. So I'm gonna move this over for a moment, and we're going to open the capacitor. This is a 295 6900. These little boxes they come in are actually really cool. Okay, and there it is. And this is a Panasonic CTL920F, and the one that we just removed is a Sony CTL920, and they are identical. Alright. Okay, now let's get this installed. Let's move the watch back to the orientation I had it. Okay, so we should be able to take this battery and this the metal tab and should be pointing down like so. Let's see. Whoops. This might take me a few attempts because I'm silly. Okay. That is correct, is it not? Oh, you know what? Sorry. The tab goes that way. I've been trying to put this in wrong. My bad. Yeah. So we want our tab to be sticking in like that. Pretty sure this is correct. Yep, just like that. Push it in. And it's ticking. Good. Very good. Okay. So now we just need to put our plate back on. Get our screws back in. How was this on though? I can't remember. Darn. Wanna say might have to look into that. I think goes on like this, perhaps. I think. Careful. Yeah, it's supposed to be like this, right? I think so. I just need to get it on properly. It's kind of tricky to do that. There we go. Alright, just like that. Cool. Now we just need to get our I'll get this large gold one in first. Just like that. Whoops. Okay, I can't work with the camera too close, but we want to get this screw back in. Okay, just like that, and then there's one more screw. Darn. Okay. Alright, and we're good. So just to reiterate, the screws I had to take out are the center one here, big gold one, then there's one right here, and then there's one right there. And those are the ones that I had removed. And now I just pop the case back on. So this case back does have a notch out of it, which means that it does want to go on a certain way, which is this way. You want the letters to line up and read with the face. And now I think I should be able to just pop this back on. Pretty sure. Line this up. Like that, and then oh, you know what? We should probably blow it first. I seem to have... Okay. Yeah, let's give it a... get all this debris off it. Okay, now we want to pop it back on. Just like that. Yep, there it goes. Perfect. Okay. Let's wipe it down a little bit, and we will now reinstall the bracelet. Okay, I should be able to just press this in. Oops. Just like that. And we're back. And there it goes. Let's see if I can get it to chime. It might need to be charged for a bit before it'll chime. But this is a now functional new old stock Citizen minute repeater. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to chime right now. Doesn't seem to want to do much, actually. It's interesting. Okay, well, anyways, that's how you replace the capacitor on one of these watches. Thanks so much for watching. If this is interesting, like and subscribe. I'll probably have another video of this working once I charge it for a day. Alright, well, thanks so much, and yeah, have a great day. Alright, so I now have this watch set. I did an all reset, which involved holding down, pulling the crown out to position 2, holding all these buttons for like 3 seconds, and then letting go, and then I believe I used these 2 pushers to set the, or no, I think it was these 2, the right and the left. Anyways, this is set at the correct time. The sub-dial is responsible for the perpetual calendar setting, and the is the primary time. So whenever we chime, use the chime feature, it's going off of the sub-dial and not the larger conventional hands. So let's get this to chime and just listen to it, because this watch is fully functional at the moment. 2 a.m. So it's 2:03, which is correct. Now if it was 2:18, it would have done ding ding and then ding dong, or ding ding, whatever, which would have indicated a 15-minute increment, and then it would have done din din din, and that would have been 3 additional minutes, so it would have been 15, 16, 17, 18. There you go. This watch is fully operational. I need to wipe it down and get it back to its original state, because I've been touching it, getting it working. But yeah, this has been a successful capacitor replacement for this new old stock Citizen watch, which is just mind-boggling that I was able to get this watch and fix it and have it work perfectly. These watches are beautiful. Yeah, this is one of the best watches Citizen makes in my mind, because it's a solar-powered minute repeater, which is amazing. It's also got a perpetual calendar, which is pretty cool. It's got an alarm feature too. Let's just admire this watch for a second. What an amazing watch. And this orange hand here indicates the date, so it's the 27th. Man, what a cool watch. This is the AM PM indicator. Right now it's saying it's in the AM, and then the black is the PM. Orange being in the morning. It's got some lume. These indices are loomed, and then the hands are loomed. The conventional hands are anyways, not the actual hands and the subdial. So beautiful, 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 beautiful. I am so happy. What is this watch worth? Fixed up in new old stock? I don't know. I don't think I've seen one on eBay. I think this watch is probably worth around $1,000, honestly, because this is it's a collectible model, and like I said, Citizen's Campanola series uses this same movement in it, I believe. And the Campanola, I want to say that the minute repeater Campanola, or it might be called the Grand Complication, I can't remember. I think that's like a $2,800 watch. So, alright, well, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope this was useful to somebody. And yeah, if this is entertaining, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you all later. Have a good night, or day, or whatever.